Hi, Mohammed Khaja. How are you?
Good, sir. Thanks for
Oh,
asking. How are you?
yeah, I'm good too. Thank you. So, can you tell us something about yourself?
Yeah. First of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity. Myself, Mohammed Raja. I'm from Machilipatnam, which is near to Vijayawada. I graduated in 2019 uh, uh, in mechanical engineering with 65%. Coming to my experience, I have 16 months of experience in software testing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, at present, I'm working as a quality analyst in one company uh, as an automation testing.
Okay.
To my skills, I have skills like manual testing, automation testing, and core
Mm.
Java basics, and also having performance testing skills, and also having Postman.
Okay. Okay. Sounds great. Okay. So, can you tell us something about the automation framework that you are working on?
Uh, in my current organization, the project is worked on test engine framework with a uh, page object model.
Mm-hmm.
In test engine test in test main Java, we have created the base class utilities. This, all the things are kept in those classes and in that package in that jar and in test Java we created the test cases for running the test cases.
Mm-hmm.
We
Right.
report we can use the listeners for reports.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, you are doing performance testing as well.
At the beginning of my project, I have done that performance system.
Okay. So, did you use any tool for doing performance testing?
Yeah, we use a JMeter and also includes of the neoload also. Mostly we
Oh,
can use only the neoload. The client user for neoload.
okay. So, uh, how do you test using JMeter?
Jmeter, we suppose you can perform any load test scenario. First of all, we get the requirements. After that, we can get the workload model. With the help of this workload model, we can create the scenarios. With the in the design document, we get the main business scenarios. What are the scenarios to be tested
Mm-hmm.
in documented, and then I will prepare those test case the scenarios with the help of JMeter or Neoload. And after that, I will do some enhancements like correlation, parameterizations,
Right.
and timers, assertions. Then we will, if then it will work. After that, we will do some smoke testing whether it is working fine or not. Once it is everything will be fine, we start real time testing.
Mm-hmm. So in JMeter, you were telling something about assertions. So which assertions are you using?
Mostly in my current organization, my current project used only the response sessions. Sometimes a
Response.
little bit only we can use uh, response timers, response
Okay.
code sessions.
Response code assertion. So you will be validating whether the response of an API is coming 200 or is it coming
Yeah,
400 or 500 like that, right? Okay.
yes,
Have you used a regular expression in JMeter?
yeah, use
Yeah. So what is the difference between contains and matches?
contains means in the dynamic value we can check with the this value contains those values or not. And matches means if it is matches, then we extract those values in the dynamic value.
Mm-hmm. Right. So regular expressions are there in JMeter, right? So you would have used pattern-based regular expressions. Those are used to find and you can manipulate text in JMeter using those pattern-based regular expressions. Now, if someone is asking you in an interview, what is the difference between contains and matches? So contains indicates that at least some of the target was matched by the regular expression, right? As it simply means contains, right? For example, if you have string alphabet and you have got the regular expression ph dot b dot dot, right? So that's how you will use contains, right? So alphabet contains ph dot bb. Now if you say matches, So if there is one more substring which is having some character same as alphabet, right? For example, if you take middle of that, PHABE, right? So then it matches the entire target, right? So matches will refer to matching the entire source to the destination, right? Source is what alphabet, and what the result that you have got. So actual is equal to expected will be true if it is you are containing, if you are using matching, right? So that's how is the difference between matches and contains, right? Okay, now what are the
Actually, what
diff
happens to
yeah, please go ahead.
my current project, we use the open braces. After that, we use dot for starting point of expression, and
Hmm.
star for entire the dynamic value, and
Right.
the question mark is the entire ending of the dynamic
Correct.
value, and after closing braces.
Correct. For regular expression you are telling, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So that is absolutely the proper way of using it, right? This was just for
yes.
an example, so I mentioned like
Yeah,
that expression might be there. Okay. Now, what are the different types of processors those are available in JMeter?
JMeter, they are pre-processor, post-processor,
Hmm.
uh, pre-shell processor, pre-shell post-processor.
Hmm. So what is the difference between pre-processor and post-processor?
Pre-processor means before the it will execute before the sample, and the
Mhm.
post-processor means it will execute after the sample. We can write any expression. For example, we can find the dynamic value in one sample.
Mhm.
We can use with the help of post processor. We can store the dynamic value in the post processor. We can
Mhm.
use for another and in after the request in another request.
Correct.
In pre-processors, we use for storing the values which is coming from the server.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, is it possible to use JMeter to record actions using a mobile device, or does it support
Yeah, it
only web
is.
applications? Yeah.
No, JMeter supports web, mobile application. By using, we can connect with the help of Wi-Fi, same Wi-Fi, and
Mm-hmm.
after that we can do some configurations. I don't have any idea. It is possible.
Right. It is possible. Correct. Okay. Fine. Now, let me share my screen. We'll be covering few scenario-based questions now. So let's say on Monday, is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So on Monday, you received version 1 as one of the build, right? And your application, or you can say the website which you are testing, you are able to, play with the website properly. You are able to test it. Everything is working smooth, right? So all the pages are being getting loaded in a timely manner, right? Now, let's say on let's say Tuesday itself, you received V2 build, right? Newer version of the build, new release you received from the dev team, but the pages are not getting loaded, or they are taking lot of time. Pages are taking time to load, right? So how will you find the root cause? What would be the issue? What are the possibilities?
First of all, we can run the test. After that, we can see in the developer tool. So, what is the time taken for the version to build
Mm-hmm.
for loading the pages? And after that, it was taking more time. Then I will go to team
Sorry,
mode.
sorry, your voice is bit reducing. You are telling something?
Uh,
Yeah.
was not loaded, then we will talk to the developers because
Yes.
it
You will
is a
talk to the
considered
dev
as
team.
a bottleneck.
Correct. there is an
considered as
issue,
a bottleneck.
right?
Yes.
So what are the possible root cause behind this issue?
Okay. The root cause is memory consumption and also process utilizations
Hmm,
uh, by using excessive JS files
hmm,
and .css files are also one of the causes.
hmm, hmm. Correct, correct. Those things are absolutely correct. The memory consumption, the CPU utilization might come into the picture, right? Then
And uses of .js files, .css files.
absolutely, yeah, yeah. Those are also the possibilities. Okay.
Yes.
Now let's come to the second question. Okay, you have V1 build. Okay, now this is altogether a separate question, right? It does not has any context related to the first question.
What's
You
it?
can, yeah, yeah, you can sit, you can relax and you can sit. 'Cause it will be 30 minutes of interview, right? If you are
Yeah.
comfortable, yeah, yeah. So question two is you have build, right? You have received one build. Okay. And let's say it's you have this e-commerce web based application and it is amazon.com, right? So you are adding some product to the cart and you will be moving it to the pricing site to see what is the price of your product. For example, you have ordered some product, it's a shirt, right? Which is $300 it is showing, or any amount, 300 rupees, whichever is fine. Okay. Now the same V1 build, you have signed off, you have released and you have given to the customer. Now it's in production, right? In production, the same V1 build. Okay. The customer says that it is not this feature is not working for them, right? Or it's taking too much of time for them. So what can be the possible reason behind this failure? So they are able to add the product to the cart. They are able to browse the website in multiple browsers. They are able to navigate from add to the cart, or they are able to use search the functionality. All those things are working fine. But this pricing functionality, right? That is, the price is not getting displayed. It takes a lot of time, lot of loading is happening whenever they do this thing.
It is going to the payment page.
It's going to the payment page, but payment page is not getting loaded.
Actually, what happened? That is when you are testing the payment pages,
Hmm,
we do not test the payment pages because it's a third-party website.
hmm,
So, in my current organization, we disable this feature,
hmm.
and also, in my opinion, this was taking because of
Sorry, your voice is a
getting the
bit
data
breaking.
from.
Yeah, you were telling something about the current organization, but
Uh,
yeah. So let's discuss it in a generic manner.
yes,
Yeah,
it is the price is coming from the database.
database. Okay, yeah. Then
So it was taking time to the database, I think, to
okay,
fetch the
okay.
details from the database.
Yeah, yeah. You are very close to the answer. Now I'll tell you the answer. See, it might would have happened that when you are testing as a single end user, right? Or there are two or three persons in your testing team, they are testing it. But when the customer is testing, so what's happening? They have got multiple people. It's the website is in production. Multiple people might be using this e-commerce page. So a lot of load is coming. It's concurrent testing is happening. Simultaneously, they are clicking on the same action together at the same particular time. So there are a lot of read write operations happening in the database, which is why the database might get locked and the database is not able to give the response to the API or to the front end side, right? That's why the API is not giving, and hence the UI also you're getting those kind of loading issues, right? Is it clear? Right.
Yes,
So that can happen. Okay, now if such things is happening, now you have got the problem. You've got the problem statement. You've got the root cause that multiple people are testing it. It's concurrent testing is going on. Now what as a tester, what kind of solution you can give. So I'm not telling you that you have to code, you have to write the code, but from a high level, what do you think? Behind the scenes, what improvement is required?
Uh, According to my knowledge, we will test the any when memory leakage is occurring in this call, like in this API.
Memory leakage. Okay. 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 So one of the solution that you can recommend is server is getting loaded, right? So you can ask them if they can go for distributed
Balancer.
environment. Absolutely, load balancer. So what does load balancer does? Load balancer will actually distribute, it will
Balancer
divide the
load.
load. Balance,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. It will balance the load. Let's say if you have a server S1, right? You have multiple clients, C1, C2, right? Everyone is sending the request to S1. S1 might get down. You will have another server, S2 also, right? Then what will happen? The request which cannot be served by S1, with the help of load balancer, it will go to S2, right? With the help of load balancer, it will go to S2. So C2 will also get the response. C1 client will also get the response. Simultaneously, all the clients will get response, right? So this is essential. So such kind of things you can tell in an interview. So interviewer will be happy to know the depth of the technical knowledge that you have, right? Is it clear? Okay. Let me stop sharing the screen. Okay. Oh, Sonia, can you please join at 10:10? Okay. So this was about performance testing scenarios. Okay, now let's move to the next questions. Okay, what is the difference between abstract class and interface?
Ab- Abstract. Abstract is a abstract. It contains the. It do not contains the any implementations,
Hmm.
and interface is used to achieve the 100% abstraction, because there is no concept of constructors who can achieve the multiple inheritance also.
Mm-hmm. Right. So can you write one Java program which can showcase just an example of abstract and interface? You have
Can you
joined
share
from
the screen?
laptop?
Yes.
Okay. So I am giving you screen sharing rights, right? You have to write one simple Java program explaining abstract class and interface, right? You can click on share screen button, green color, and you can start sharing your screen.
My screen is visible.
Yes, yes, it's visible. Yeah, can you please maximize this notepad screen? Hmm. Hello.
So
I think
yes,
you were telling
yes,
something, you were speaking something, but you were on mute. Hello.
yeah. Hello.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes,
yes,
yes, yes. Your
it is
internet is,
disconnected at once
yeah,
because
yeah. It's
the network is not. I
no
have
worries,
connected
no
with my
worries.
mobile.
Yeah, yeah, no worries. The screen is visible. Your video is clear.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. I have this program.
Okay. So this is the Java program with the interface that you have used. Okay. Now, what about abstract class?
Plus,
Mhm. Okay, let's say if I
abstract class,
have
I
an
know.
abstract class, still it can it be extended? If I have an
Yeah,
abstract
abstract.
class, can it be extended?
Yes, yes, it can be extended.
It can be extended, right? Okay, okay.
Yes,
So I'll tell you one Java program for extended also. Okay. Is my screen visible? Let me share my screen. Are you able to see my screen now? Now it should be visible.
yes, visible.
Okay, okay. So you can see that was an example for an interface. Now we can also write one program for abstract class. So abstract class sunstar, right? And this is one of the abstract method. Now I have taken another class which is extending employee, which is extending sunstar class. Okay. And the normal program, it's about salary. And then one more base class I have created. In that I am creating an object for use for this statement you have to keep in focus. Sunstar s equal to new employee,
No.
right? S dot print info, right? So this is about abstract class. So similarly, you can write this program for abstract class. You wrote for interface also, right? So this
Yes,
program you can write. Okay, yeah. So I'm done with the interview. You have any questions for me?
thanks for the consideration for my. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
sent the mail for, before it 1 year ago.
Before 8 o'clock?
No, no, no. I have sent the same mail at the 2022 ending.
Oh,
Now I
okay.
get
Sorry.
the
Yeah.
chance.
So you had sent in
It was really
2022 as
pleasure.
well. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Right, right. Oh,
it was
okay.
really
It
pleasure
might
to
would
me.
have got missed. Sorry for that. But it was good talking to you, Mohammed Khaja, right? And
Yes.
wish you all the best for your career. Right? Yeah. Thank you.
Can I do this?
Yeah. Thank you.